Hi there, it's Rod here from Merlin to show you how to set the left or right handing on a Merlin roller door opener and also how to set the travel limits. We're here in the Merlin test bay. This is a time when the door is actually going to be moving up and down, so it's obviously a very good idea to clear away anything in the path of the door that you may have laid there during the installation process. I'm here with a silent drive essential in a right hand configuration. Let's get started. So basically all of this is going to happen on the opener's control panel. The first step is to set whether it's left or right handing. In this instance here, when we look at handing, it's always when you're standing inside the garage looking outward, right hand, left hand. So in this case here, I have a right-handed installation. You can use the same operator on the other side of the door, which is just called left hand installation. Let's now look at how that's programmed. We look up at the control panel, and what we do is we hold down the P or program button for 5 seconds until you see a flash. An audible beep also lets you know that we're now in a programming mode. You'll see that we have 2 lights indicated, the 3 letting you know that we're in a programming mode, and the 2 to let you know that it's currently set up in its default position as right handing. If I wanted to change that so the opener was mounted at the left of the door, I would press the yellow or S button, and then now the 1 illuminates to tell you that it's now set up for left-handed mounting. But as the opener is installed on this side, on the right-hand side of the door, I'll press that S again and keep it locked in to that right-hand mounting. To confirm your position, press the P. It flashes to let you know that right-hand configuration is now set, and it's now time to set the travel limits. I always start this process with the door about halfway up, and the first thing you need to do is to set the upper or the top limit where the door will stop when you open it. It's always a good decision to sort of let the door finish about 80 to 100 mil beneath this guide here. To do that, you hold the up button to drive the door up to that position. You'll notice how slow the door moves. This is so you can set a really fine and sensitive position exactly where you want it to stop. Where you've got in the position, you can either drive it down a little bit more, you can be very sensitive where that door is. Once you're happy with that final position, then you can press P to lock in that upper limit. It's now time to set the lower limit, which is obviously at the floor. To set that lower limit, it's the same process. All we do is press and hold the red or down button, and the door will drive very slowly down to the ground. Again, letting you have that very sensitive position. Okay, as the door almost hits the ground, we want to stop that just as that door touches the concrete. Don't leave it hanging in the air. Make sure that that rubber seal actually touches the ground and slightly compresses. You don't want air or insects or rodents coming into your garage. It's also a security risk. Make sure your door is properly closed. Once you're happy with that lower or closed position, the bottom limit, we then press P again to lock that position in, and now our limits have been set. The opener is now asking you to run a normal force test, which will do its own diagnostics to determine the force of the opener required to lift your particular door. You do that in the upward direction. You can now see it stops at our up limit, and then in the downward direction, so that it will now close right on that floor mark. You've now successfully set the limits on your roller door opener. If you have any questions or you want to know any more information, please feel free to give us a call at Merlin. Thanks very much.